Alright, here's an update on my A2 Ford. This is December 10th, I believe, or the 9th or 10th. I can't remember which. But anyway, I believe December 10th of 2017. Anyway, a few days ago, a friend of mine gave me some wheels for the A2 Ford here. He's borrowing my set right now until he gets his wheels that he's looking for, and then I'll be getting my steel wheels back. Anyway, I got these wheels on here, and since these rims are aluminum, you gotta tighten them up every so often to make sure they're going to be seated to the hub, because if you don't, they'll come off if you don't tighten the lug nuts every so often. Anyway, I tightened up the lug nuts the other night. I gotta go and check them again here in a couple days. Check them again. So there's these wheels here. And here's the back ones. The tires are wore out, but I mean, that tire is wore out. This tire is wore out, but they're just for temporary. So, here's the other side. I'll show you it. Here's my exhaust tip I put on here a long time ago. Here's the tire that's still good. And then here's the wheel. This tire is wore out, but like I said, temporary. Here's the front wheel. They need to be cleaned up, though. The wheels need to be cleaned up, so I put a glass pack on here not too long ago. So, and I straight pop it to the glass pack, no cats. And I put an exhaust tip on it, as you see there. So I'm recording this on my phone, so sorry for you shaky phone here. I'll pop the hood up and tell you what I did under the hood here. So, there's still a lot of things I gotta do to it. Yeah, I gotta put some new pivoting, twin I-beam pivoting bushings in it. I need to fix the steering column. See, it won't stay locked. So, and the truck has about 113,000 looks like it, or 130,000 looks like it to me. But anyway, that's how many miles it's got on it. All the gauges work, no tack. But since there's no tack, I found a gauge cluster on eBay for $140 that's got a tachometer already built into it. What I'll do is I'll take this blank panel off, put the tack in there, put the red panel on, or I'll just take the speedometer off of mine and put it on the other gauge cluster that has a tachometer already in it, and keep this one as a backup for the gauges here, for a backup or something like that. But I will be put my speedometer in the gauge cluster if it doesn't get sold out by the time I get it, or by the time I order it, which will be next month, the 1st. So that'll be coming up soon, and the pivoting arm bushings underneath will be next too. So I got them done. I put some LED lights in here too, all LEDs. Excuse me. I put new filler cap back up here, and they used to have a locking cap back here, but I put the old front cap back here, and the locking cap back, the new cap right here. And I put new fuel tanks underneath. I put one here, in the front, which is a 19 gallon. And the rear one, which is a 19 gallon. So, and I have 2 spare tires. That one's the original wheel rim, but I put a new tire on it. This one is not original, but same pattern. And it's just extra spare and tire. So, and that's another tire I bought too a while back. So I'm gonna pop the hood and show you what I did under the hood here. Oh, and the lights, all the lights do work. And I did have a tachometer right here, sitting up right here, but I took it off because it was not accurate. So, but here, I'll pop the hood for you. There we go. And this does start up, so, but I noticed when it's cold, you have to pump the pedal 4 times, I think. Yeah, 3 or 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then turn the key and it'll fire right up. That's if it's really, really cold. But if it's not, if it's like in the 60s or something like that, one pump the pedal and it'll fire up. So, and when it's warmed up a little bit, you don't have to pump it at all. It'll start right up. But I'll show you what I did under the hood here. If I can get the hood open with one hand. This is doing it with one hand. Alright. Okay, I bought a new solenoid not too long ago because the other one got hot because I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Because I was cranking on it so long trying to get it started. Well, ended up killing the battery. Battery's is bad now. It still starts, but it's just hard cranking sometimes. It's very slow cranking, so the battery's bad. Sorry if you hear a dog bark in the background. I put an Edelbrock 4-barrel on here, new air cleaner, with a 2-barrel adapter and a spacer. It came with the manifold, and a Holly 2-barrel was on it. So you can see, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's the adapter and the spacer under it. So anyway, I put a 3/8 feed line right here to the filter, and then from there to there. And I put a fuel line kit on the Edelbrock carburetor, and I got a fuel pressure gauge. When that's running, when the truck's running, it shows about, roughly 7 pounds. Sometimes it jumps to 15, and back. It jumps a lot. It fluctuates. But that's because it's a mechanical pump, not electric. But anyway, it runs about around 7 pounds of PSI of fuel pressure. So that's that's normal for them carburetors. I put a new distributor, new base piece because the old one caught on fire and melted a little bit, and new rotor, new cap, wires, second set of plugs because the old plugs carboned up from the Holly 2-barrel. So I did that. Same water pump, hasn't leaked yet. But I did put a new timing chain in here. New timing chain, new crank seal, new timing case gasket, and put it all back together. Got the water pump sealed off finally after 2-3 hours of trying to get it sealed off. New radiator hose, upper and lower. As you can see right here where my finger's pointing at, a lower radiator hose, still the same clutch. It's been working good. Like I said, I'm using an old water pump because it's not leaking yet. Same belt, same hub, and I pulled the crank off without puller. I put a little bit of pressure on the case, just a tiny bit of pressure, not enough to break it, but I took my hammer and tapped it, and it came right off. Still same alternator, but I took the smog pump off, so there's no EGR stuff or anything like that, emissions on here. That's all been taken off. Other than that, it runs pretty good. Blow by, of course, because it's it's a A2 Ford, so the engine's been sitting for a while. It's got a little bit blow by because it's old. Oh, I think it's got a lot of miles on it. Of course, it's been sitting for most of the time, so. But, anyway, got that done. Got it running, I mean. So, I'll start up for you and let you know what you think. See what you think. So I gotta hurry up and get this done because my phone's about to die, so. Let me get ahead and try to get started first before my phone dies. Oh, let me roll my window up. Whoops. Almost forgot to roll my window up. Oh, and I need to get some new window seals too. And this door needs new door bushings too. And that door over there needs new window seals around the whole glass. The bushings on that door are good still, but these here are bad and needs new seals on the windows on both doors, and new door bushings on this one. So. And there we go. That's a wrap on this A2 F150. Have a nice day, folks. Enjoy the video.